Everyone here has probably heard of the butterfly effect. That famous idea that the flap of a butterfly can set up a series of events that eventually lead to a hurricane in the other side of the world. Similarly, my PhD started with the flap of a butterfly, a heliconius one. These animals feed on the pollen of certain plants that are very far, and they revisit them throughout the day. It's almost like a dance, where they remember the perfect choreography. However, closely related species do not display this behavior. They simply feed on the nectar of any plant they find around. With these differences in behavior, our group wondered if they would reflect differences in cognitive abilities, being a potential open window to study the basics of brains and behavior. And they designed the following experiment. From the creators of How to Train Your Dragon arrives How to Train Your Butterfly. So we have a yellow feeder, where we put sugar, and a purple one, where we put quinine, something that tastes bad. Butterflies like the yellow, don't like the purple. We train them for 4 days, and then we replace them for white flowers for 8 days. Finally, we put again the yellow and the purple flowers, and we observe the dance of the butterflies. Heliconius did pretty well, but Dryas, the closely related species, made more mistakes, showing that Heliconius had better long-term memory. But it gets more interesting. When we look at the brain of these butterflies, we observe a structure called the mushroom body, massively expanded in Heliconius butterflies. And this is involved in learning and memory. So, during my PhD, I've been studying this structure, and I found differences in the neurogenesis process. This is the process by which brain cells are formed. With this work, we are trying to understand how brains and behavior evolve. This is part of fundamental science, the base for applied science. It's like the first step in a dance, or that flap of the butterfly that with enough time and support can help us better understand memory, brain development, or contribute to treating diseases like microencephaly, where we find problems in this neurogenesis process. Or who knows, maybe it could even help us prevent a hurricane in the other side of the world.